Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to this space. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope this time finds you well. All right, Sagittarius. So for those of you who are new here and don't know me, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. And for those of you Sagittarians returning, thank you so much for all your continued love and support. Thank you so much for being here with me again. All right, Sagittarius, well, today I'm here to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of September 27th through October 3rd, 2020. Now, although these are time-stamped, know that energy is fluid. So whenever you find yourself watching this reading, there will be a message here for you. Now, also given that said, do remember these are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, Sagittarius, if you're watching your sun sign and you're not finding your message, go ahead and check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus. You may find your message in those placements. And if at that point, Sagittarius, you're not finding your message with me, we do have two options. You can either come back next week when I'll have a whole new set of messages for you, or you can feel free to check out one of the other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. I do support them all. All right, Sagittarius, so given that said, let's go ahead and dive right into your reading. So we're going to start with some oracle cards, and then we'll move into the tarot before closing out your reading. But first and foremost, we're going to be tapping into the energy of spirit through the spirit animal oracle cards to get you out 3 messages for your week. So give me one moment while I tap in. All right, spirit, so what messages do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of September 27th through October 3rd, 2020, or for whenever Sagittarius finds himself watching this reading. What messages do you have for my beautiful Sagittarians? All right, Sagittarius, so your first message coming out for the week is Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. So whatever you're going through right now in your life, you've been through this before. The energy is coming back around to bring in a new sense of growth, to bring in a new sense of leveling up, but you need to dive deeper into the meaning of what's happening around you. You have the knowledge and the wisdom inside of yourself to overcome whatever may be challenging you at this time. There's a need for you to take past experiences and really apply that to what's going on in and around your space at this moment. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's in a job situation, a friendship, a connection, a networking connection, a creative endeavor. Whatever that's going on in your life, you need to take what you've done in the past and put it towards what's going on right now. Now, we do have 25 here, so that speaks of change. Even when there's conflict, even when there's challenge, even when you feel unstable about where you stand. This is about you bringing balance by seeing things from both sides. Now, it could be that whatever you're doing this week, you were on the other side of the situation or vice versa. And you're able to really understand how things can properly flow so that you can move away from conflict or you can move away from challenges. There's partnerships coming in as well. You're at a crossroads in your life, and it's time for you to decide. Make a choice. Are you going to allow what's happening in your life to break you down? Are you going to allow what's happening to your life to overwhelm you? Or are you going to take the time to see that you have everything inside of yourself to overcome whatever's happening? Because I feel like there's a sense of deja vu as well around you. Things are happening and you're like, wait, why does this seem so familiar? Why do I remember this? Now, the elephant is able to remember more than most. So this week, Sagittarius, I think there's a deep inner knowing coming from inside yourself because you have a knowledge already that needs to be shared. Something is coming to the surface so it can help you to overcome the challenges in your life. Now, the second message coming out for you this week is Canary Spirit. Sing your own song. It's time for you to dance to the beat of your own drum. Don't change yourself for others. Don't try to fit in. Be an individual. Stand up and do what makes you happy. Take this opportunity in your life to see your own potential and make that choice to really do what makes you happy, not what makes other people happy. You may do something different than everybody else, and that's okay, because you were created the way you were created so that you can be that individual, so you can be different. So even when you feel like you're misunderstood, know that as long as you are singing the song of your heart, you will attract like-minded people. You will call in your soul tribe. I feel like in the past, maybe you tried to adapt. Maybe you tried to change yourself for others. And that probably didn't work out for you, did it, Sagittarius? I feel like you're sitting there saying, no, that didn't work out. And that's why it's time for you to really begin to create what you want, what's meant for you. No longer adapting, but adjusting. Adjusting into your true self. And really stepping up and speaking your truth. No matter what anybody else feels. No matter what anybody else thinks. I think that you're definitely learning from the past here and changing the course of the trajectory of your life by just being you, being the beautiful you that you are, Sagittarius. Now, your third message coming out for the week is Moth Spirit. Surrender now. Yeah, don't fight this. Don't fight what's happening in your life. Allow things to unfold. You need to just give in to the process of life so that you can reap the growth that's all around you, so you can light yourself up and be the true you that you are meant to be. You're attaining a new sense of yourself at this time. You're nearing a completion of an old cycle where you really were that people pleaser, where you really changed yourself to kind of fit in. And Spirit's saying no longer. No longer. You need to surrender those thoughts. You need to surrender those ideas. So there can be an achievement of the goals that are meant for you at your time, at this time in your life. These readings are all about spiritual growth, and this week you are growing. You are growing because you're seeing that no longer can you put on a face. No longer can you put on a mask and try to change who you are, because now is the time of change. We are all shifting, especially with what's going on around in the world. So be you. Don't be what anybody else wants. Be you. Be the you that you know that you want to be. Be the you that you know you're meant to be. Okay, Sagittarius? So surrender the need to fit in. And be different. Be crazy. Be weird. What your qualities are what makes you the best you that you can be. So embody those qualities, even if you don't feel like they particularly fit in with the societal norms. It's okay. It's okay. Be you. Be crazy. And step up and sing your own song. Okay, Sagittarius? But now what we're going to do is we're going to move forward and we're going to read deeper into what Spirit's saying with this elephant spirit by reading the description from the book. So give me one moment while I pull that up. 25. Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. Now, Sagittarius, this says, although we often wish we could leave the past behind, Elephant Spirit reminds us that memory matters. We must respect the wisdom of the elders who hand down to us traditions they have shaped to express our connection to each other and respect for the community. What has come before informs what we are experiencing today, and we must never forget our legacy of strength and dignity. Elephant Spirit appears with the message that we are to acknowledge that which came before and learn from it. All of us are memory-based creatures, and we must revisit the past to understand where we are and where we are going. The stories of events you experienced, the stories in our collective memory, and the stories of relationships you have had can be told many ways. What story will you tell? Elephant Spirit is here to encourage you to make it one that stirs in you a sense of power and dignity. For you have honored yourself by choosing to learn from your past Spirit rejoices at your willingness to learn and grow. Wow, Sagittarius, yes, you're definitely seeing what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and you're doing that by looking at how things have played out in the past, by looking at how things may or may not have worked for your ancestral line, for your legacy. You're seeing that energy, and you're beginning to make a shift into believing in yourself and standing in your truth. And that's beautiful, Sagittarius. All right. We're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward now. And we're going to pull some guidance cards to see what energies can help to keep you grounded this week. And we're going to pull some guidance cards to see what energies can help you to be more open. Now, to do that, I will be using the Starseed Oracle. So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit. So what messages do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of September 27th through October 3rd, 2020, or whenever Sagittarius finds himself watching this reading. What energies can help to keep my Sagittarians grounded, and what energies can help them to be more open? All right. So, Spirit, what are the energies to help keep my Sagittarians grounded? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What energies can help to keep my Sagittarius grounded? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Sagittarius, we do have two messages out for you. The first one that did come out for you is Lost Lands, Soul, Memories, and Gifts. Yeah, you've done this before. You've been here before, whether in this lifetime or possibly in a previous lifetime. This could be an incarnation that already happened, but there is a memory inside of yourself that wants you to grow from how you did it before. There's a lesson here that needs to be learned. You need to take the knowledge within yourself from that past experience and apply it now. And ground that energy into the situations that you're going through in your life at this point. There's a memory here. And Spirit's giving you the gift of that memory so you can change the energy of what it is you're doing, where it is you're going, what it is you're working on. Now, the second card to come out is Big Picture Thinking, Palladian Energy, Visionary, Inspired Ideas. So there's a sense of inspiration all around you this week, Sagittarius, lifting you up, propelling you forward. You're stepping through a gate. You are going through a period of initiation where you are leveling up spiritually so that you can step into more of who you're meant to be. So surrender your energy into this and ground yourself in that. So this week, to remain grounded this week, you need to know that you've done this before. You've been here before. So tap into that internal wellspring of knowledge and be a visionary and be inspired. Okay, Sagittarius? But now what we're going to do is we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the energies to help you be more open. So, Spirit, what energies can help to keep my Sagittarians open? What energies can help to keep my Sagittarians open? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What energies can help to keep Sagittarius open? What energies can help to keep Sagittarius open? All right, Sagittarius, we do have two messages coming out. A lot of twos here for you. A lot of balance, okay? A lot of choices that you're making right now. But I feel like you're really tapping into energy that's internally locked inside of yourself. You're opening that up to help you to make better choices in your life. But what we have coming out for you, first and foremost, we have You've Got the Love, Hadarian Energy, Codependency, Boundaries. So this week, to be open to learning from the past, to this week, to be open to surrendering and singing your own song, you need to create some boundaries in your life. Whether it be emotional boundaries, whether it be physical boundaries with those connections you have with other people, whether it be financial boundaries, really staying attuned to your finance and seeing where you put them and where they go and how that's happened in the past. There's a need for you to create boundaries so that you only take in what's yours and not what's meant for others. Now, this was a message you had last week as well. There was a sense of you taking in energy of others that was never yours in the first place, just like Libra. And this week, you need to create those boundaries to be open to stepping up into your own power. Now, we also have Water Your Garden, Nourishment, Body Care, Tenderness, Rest. Take some time out. Take some time out to recenter yourself and to connect back in with yourself. so you can unlock that wellspring of knowledge, that wellspring of guidance inside of yourself from these past experiences that have already played out. You could also be tapping into ancestral energy, really showing you what's meant for you and what's not meant for you. But this week, you need to take care of yourself, love yourself. Know that you are beautiful, know that you are enough. Even if you already know you're enough, tell yourself again. Tell yourself again, I am beautiful, I am great, I am. I am, I am. And make sure that you follow that with something positive and nourish yourself with that. Take care of yourself, love on yourself, and take some time out to rest. And that's going to help you to be more open to really singing your own song and regathering your energy. Okay, Sagittarius? But now we're going to go ahead, we're going to move forward in your reading, and we're going to tap into the tarot portion where we look at deeper into the energies that are surrounding you this week. Now, with the tarot, we will look at the positive energies coming in for the week. We'll look at what negative energies or challenges may be coming your way. We'll also take a look at how to best invite in those positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as what negative energies or challenges may be coming your way. Because like I've said in the past, and I'll continue to say again, we live in a world of polarity. So we have to look at both sides of the spectrum to really understand how to best make our way through our weeks, given all the different energies that come our way. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get into it. So Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for my Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the positive energies coming in for Sagittarius for the week of September 27th through October 3rd, or whenever Sagittarius watches this reading? All right, so we do have the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands, you are determined. You are very much determined this week to really use your energy to make action in your life and to move towards adventure. Now, with the Knight of Wands, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, and with the Queen of Wands, that is Aries or Pisces energy. So I see that's what's happening here, is you are being determined to step into the true you, to be that true you, to embody only what you want and only what's meant for you, singing your own song and surrendering into that. You know, the Queen of Wands, she has all the magic around her to create something beautiful, to create her prosperity, to create her happiness. And because you're understanding that you have that magic and that power inside of yourself, you're creating action towards your highest good, toward what's meant for you. Bringing passion back into your life, no longer being frustrated by what's been going on around you, no longer having delays, but moving towards a sense of adventure. Really seeing what you want and going full force in that direction. No longer holding back. Now, with the King of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reversed, you know, there was a sense of emotional manipulation around you. Now, this could have been internal, or this could have been someone around you. Someone could have been manipulating you through your emotions. There was a lot of volatility in your life, moodiness in your life, but that's coming to an end, and you're finally on the road to recovery. The pain has been done. The pain is over, and it's time for you to allow those swords of pain to fall out. You no longer need to hold on to the endings in your life, but look towards the beginnings. And know that whatever's going on in your life, like this card says, you've been here before. You've been here before, and you know better how to release yourself from this energy. Don't fear this. This is not a sense of hopelessness. This is a sense of hope coming back into your life. A recovery. A new beginning when there was an ending. Even though there was defeat and crisis, this is you breaking away from that emotional manipulation that held you in that crisis and held you in that defeat. That is you recovering and creating that action towards no longer allowing yourself to be held down, but releasing yourself from that. But let's go and let's move forward. And now we're going to look at what negative energies or challenges may be coming your way this week. So Spirit, what negative energies or challenges may be coming the way of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What negative energies or challenges may be coming towards Sagittarius? All right, we do have a couple of cards here. So we do have the Three of Swords. So there's still some pain. There's still some sadness. There's still some grief that you're working through. It could be that someone may hurt you this week. This could be in a romantic relationship. This could be in a friendship. You could kind of find out that someone didn't have your, best interest at heart. That someone was manipulating you. Someone was using you. Someone was trying to, create their highest good through you by using your pain to create their power. Now, the Three of Swords, it's a little low vibration for my readings, but for that Three of Swords, if you're in a relationship, you could find out this week very well that you weren't the only one. That there were other parties in that relationship. Now, this is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you could be dealing with one of those signs. There's just a sense of mental anguish here. There's a sense of mental anguish in and around your life this week. Now, we also have the Empress in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the King of Pentacles is about security. It's about control. It's about power. And with that King of Pentacles, that's Aries and Taurus energy. It's very earthly energy, also fiery energy. It's about passion. It's about drive. But what I feel here is this sadness and this depression and this hurt and this grief is kind of still controlling you. It's really got a sense of domination over you. And because of that, it's causing a block in your life. Also, there could be someone in your life as well who's making you feel like you can't do it without them. Like you can't move forward without being able to use them as a crutch. Someone is really trying to manipulate you this week. Manipulate you from stepping into your power because I think that they see your potential and they're afraid that you might outgrow them or, in a sense, be too good for them. And because of that, they're trying to control you from seeing the beauty of yourself, from seeing the abundance that you can create. Now, that's for those of you that has that kind of domineering energy around you. Now, for others, this pain in your life has really taken control. It's really taking control and it's blocking you out from this road to recovery. It's blocking you out from learning from the past. It's keeping you stuck in the past. It's keeping you feel like, it's honestly, it's kind of making you feel, I feel like it's making you feel like this is your path and this is what's meant for you. And that this is just the thing that you have to go through. Like it's some sort of contract you signed up for this lifetime. But it's really not. It's really not. And even if it was, it doesn't have to remain that way. You need to learn from the past here. But some of you, the power of the past is still holding in the present and in the future. And it's time for you to begin to break away from that. But most of you, there's a block here. There's a block here because the pain is quite strong. It's quite strong. But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward. And we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies of the week, as well as how the negative energies could affect you. So Spirit, how can my Sagittarius best invite in the positive energies of the week? How can Sagittarius best invite in the positive energies of the week? How can my Saggies best invite in the positive energies of the week? So we have the Two of Pentacles. That speaks of balance. That speaks of no longer juggling the past and the present, but releasing the past and learning from the past so that you can progress into the here and now. So that you can grow spiritually, physically, financially, romantically. So you can level up in a sense. Now, you have to no longer restrict yourself from this change. You have to no longer blind yourself from what's happening just because there's pain there. You need to begin to really push through that pain. Because, pain can be a heavy weight on top of you. It can make you feel like you can't move. It can make you feel like you're stuck in life. But you need to begin to restrict yourself and be open to new perspectives. You need to release the past and only embody the future. You've weathered the storm. You've learned the lesson, so let them go. Now we also have the Two of Wands and the Tower card. So this week, you have to overcome the fear of change. You're meant to be a new person. You're meant to be a new you. And there's an upheaval all around you. Revelations are coming in strong this week, but you can't fear the change. You have to be open to the change. In life, I know at times it can be scary, especially when you don't know the path ahead. The fear of the unknown can really overtake you. But that will cause a lack. That will cause a lack of progress. So this week you need to, rather than avoid the changes happening, you need to embody them full force. So that you can discover the way to move forward. And you can have that progress in your life. Now we do have Scorpionic energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart. There could be someone around you that's a Scorpio. There could have been a strong foundation between you and a Scorpio that is coming to an end because things had to fall apart so something new could be created. So you could have progress again in your life. And I also feel like for some of you, if you're inquiring about a relationship with a Scorpio, there's going to be no movement there. Not right now, at least. Not right now, at least. Because there's still a growth that has to happen. There's still lessons that need to be learned. So remain on your path and stay focused. Stay focused and allow things to fall apart so that new things can be created. Okay? And now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at how the negative energies could affect you. So Spirit, how might the negative energies affect Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might the negative energies affect Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might the Sagittarius be affected by the negative energies? All right, we just have 2 cards coming out for you. So the first card is the Death card. There's a transition that's meant to happen in your life. There's a change that you're meant to go through. But you have to allow things to end so that new things can begin. Scorpionic energy, because we do have the Death card here. Now, with the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Swords, and the Death card, there was a lot of pain that surrounded you, but you don't have to hold on to that pain any longer. But if you continue to allow that pain to overcome, if you continue that domineering, controlling energy to manipulate you, you're not going to have that transition, that transformation that you really want at this time, that's really needed for you. You have to surrender. You need to surrender in to the energies around you so you can move through them and move past them. Now we also have the Hierophant in reverse. So there are big shifts and big changes happening here. We do have 3 major arcana on the board. Now I do feel that an old way of being is no longer allowed for you. You know, we talked about you adapting in the past and really, kind of changing yourself for those around you. Yeah, that's not allowed any longer. Because if you continue to do that, you're going to restrict yourself from the transformation that is meant to happen. You're not going to be able to challenge those restrictions in your life. You're going to be held down and weighed down. It's almost like every time you change yourself for someone else, you put on a new layer of restriction, really blocking out who you truly are. Then we have Taurian energy and Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with one of those signs. You could have that in your chart. That could be someone you know in and around your space, whatever it may be. Place it where it fits. But you need to trust in your higher power and really surrender in. But if you continue to allow that energy of domination to really manipulate you, you're not going to go through the change that's meant to happen for you at this time. Okay, Sagittarius. Well, let's go ahead and let's move forward. And now we're going to look at the benefit of the positive energies coming in for you for the week. as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. So Spirit, what are the benefit of the positive energies coming in for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Sagittarius? Ooh, Sagittarius. Dang. Okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Good karma. Good luck. Your life is at a turning point. Things are shifting. Things are changing. As long as you're willing to surrender into the process, the wheels of your life will begin to move. And you will begin to step back into the happiness. Remembering what it's like to truly be happy. And to move towards that new routine of happiness. To move towards that new routine, doing things different than you ever had in the past. You know, a new method is here. Now, it is a slow-moving energy. So you're still dealing with a lot of things in and around your space. But things are changing. Things are shifting. And this week, all you have to do is trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Now, we do have the Queen of Cups, Gemini, Cancer energy. And with that Knight of Pentacles, that is Leo, Virgo energy. Could be dealing with those signs. You could have those signs in your chart. But you have a lot of love to give, I see. You have a lot of love to give. But you need to give it differently than you have in the past. Because I feel, for some of you, you really wore your heart on your sleeve. And now it's time for you to guard yourself a little bit more. Guard yourself a little bit more so that when you do give that love out again, it's not taken for granted. And someone doesn't use your love to create some sort of manipulation or authority over your life. But definitely, your intuition is being heightened this week, and it's leading you in the right direction. It's helping you to become who you're meant to be. So really trust in that process and go with the flow of that. All right? But now what we're going to do is we're going to move forward. And we're going to look at how to best overcome the negative challenges. So Spirit, how might my Sagittarius best overcome the negative challenges? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might Sagittarius overcome the negative challenges? Wow. So we do have the Ten of Pentacles. Long-term happiness. The end-all, be-all. Strong foundations. You know, stability, structure, love, financial prosperity, happiness. It's all coming towards you, but you need to walk away from the things that no longer serve you. Those relationships, those connections, those internal, you know, emotions. You know, things from the past that you're still holding on to. It's time for you to walk away from that. Because whatever it wasn't fully fulfilling. It wasn't giving you everything that you needed. So you need to change that energy this week and move back towards your happiness. Okay, Sagittarius? But now what we're going to do is we're going to move forward. And we're going to look at, you know, the overall impact in the energies, positive and negative. So Spirit, what is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Oof. All right, Three of Wands, expansion. You know, waiting for more information to come in before moving forward. Trusting in the knowledge you have within yourself and using that to propel yourself towards being determined to step up in your life and to be you, be that person you're meant to be. Now we have Leo, Cancer energy, but also fire energy, so this could be you as well. Having a vision of what you're meant to do and having a vision of who you're meant to be and stepping up in your life. Now we also have the Queen of Pentacles. Some sort of down-to-earth energy. Some sort of security is coming in for you strong this week to help you to move through imbalances in your life, whatever area of your life that may be. But you need to be practical with yourself as you go through this. Really begin to look at your life and see what areas need change and begin to fight for what you want. Fight for what you need. Fight for the love that you deserve. And learn from the past. Use how things played out in the past as a tool for how to work through the issues of the now. And know that you were made and created a certain way because you were meant to be that way, so you are not to change yourself for anybody else, but fight for what's true to you. Okay, Sagittarius, but now what we're going to do is we're going to pull you 3 cards from the Starseeds for some extra messages from Spirit. So one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, so what messages do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Wow, you guys got out a lot of messages. But let's see. So we have meditation. Take a moment to connect to Source through quiet, reflective meditation. Yes, definitely quiet down and listen to the inner stirrings of your heart this week. Now we have release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. Those are those layers. Those layers that you created to adapt in with the people around you. You're no longer allowed to do that. It's time for you to break away from that and release those energies. Now we have choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. So make a choice. What do you want? Who do you want to be with you and where do you want to go? It's time for you to decide. Now we have no limitations. You're a celestial being with limited potential. There's much for you to share. Yeah, you were made a certain way and you were made to share something. So step into the true light of you. And we have ascension. Your soul's evolving to higher states of consciousness. You're ready for this. You're ready for this transformation. You're ready for this change. But you have to release the past before you can really embody the present and the future. Okay, Sagittarius? Well, those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below and let me know how. Also, if you're new to my channel and you like my content, please like, click, subscribe. Share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it. Also, go ahead and click that bell and select all to be notified of my future videos. You can also check me out on Instagram at WowOracle. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to email me.